Hello everyone, how are you today? Beautiful day out today. I hope everyone's doing all right. I would like us to say a special prayer for those in the path of the two hurricanes. Hopefully, Lord willing, it doesn't do too much damage. It goes pretty quickly. No one gets hurt. I need to water my garden. Looky, looky. Cabbage, cauliflower, they're coming up. Put some new topsoil on top. Hopefully it works out pretty well. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys. I haven't done a hothouse video in a while. All cleaned up. Look at that. Okay, so hothouse. Almost everything's cleaned up. The transition to the large garden is almost completely finished. These need some water. Anyway, all my seeds, the ones that I was looking forward to coming up, have all sprouted and they're all ready to go. I have one more spot in my garden left. Finally, some carrots and some onions. Took a while to get those going, my moringa. So I'm trying to grow some garlic mustard there. Found a plant outside. Garlic mustard is a wild edible. And if I can find another one or get this one so it looks pretty decent instead of all scraggly and nasty, I'll do a video on it. Anyway, here's my cayenne pepper. I transplanted all my peppermint back outside, and hopefully they'll grow better because they were so root bound in here, pot bound. Anyway, so once all these are finished and they're out into the major garden, then this one will only be for my dwarf fruit trees and for herbs. I'm going to get some seeds from a few people, and I'm going to harvest and grow some dandelion so I can make dandelion tea, and peppermint to make peppermint tea. And these will be 100% organic, so I make my own tea leaves. I have my own tea bags. So they'll go a little further than ones you kind of get in the store. Plus, like I said, they'll be all organic, so that'll help. It's really hot in here. Hence the word hothouse, huh? Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that we are transitioning. It has done exactly what it's supposed to do. Everything looks really, really good. They're coming up really nicely. All my small ones. And this is where I start all my seedlings. Make sure that they're healthy and hardy before I transplant them out into the major garden. And then, like I said, once they're finished, broccoli. My radishes. Oh, you need water, don't you? Poor baby. Poor baby. Anyway, well, that is the transition. That is the end of this portion of the hothouse. Once I get all my herbs in there, I'll do another video and show you all the herbs I'm putting in it, and then show you how I harvest them, what I do with them. This is our bucket that has our potatoes in it. Now, I don't touch them. I just leave them in there, and I don't touch them for the entire season. I'll come back in a couple months and there'll be a bunch of potatoes in there. If you guys don't know how to do that, ask me in the comments or email me, and I'll tell you how to make your own potatoes at home. They're the small potatoes. They taste really good. I have rarely found any green ones when I've grown my own potatoes. And like I said, they're all organic. So, and did you see that? Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? Look at that. Gee, my baby pickle. Well, cucumber. It'll be a pickle. I can't believe how fast I have to water these. These guys are going crazy. Anyways, I've been pulling some beans off of here. They're really good. Look at my beans. See? Oops. Let me get in here. See? Yummy, yummy. And I have one grasshopper that is just the brightest yellow green I've ever seen. Chartreuse looking. That's in here eating my plants. So guess what? Tonight, the cayenne pepper goes on the plants. and I'm eating my bean. All right, so last but not least, that's the pile we cleaned up from there. Ah, that was a mess. Anyway, the guy that came out and finished this dropped a bomb on us about our septic, so we won't have septic for a while. But anyway, c'est la vie, huh? But he did this, and this is really nice. Denny and I are talking about putting another garden right here. What do you guys think? Garden. Good place for a garden, huh? Anyway. Kind of went through the path last night with the brush hog. Brush hog. So the path is open again. We still don't know what we're going to do with that tree. He kind of straightened this up a little bit. He said this is pretty level, but it doesn't look very level to me. We'll figure that out once we get the trailer back here. Ooh, poison ivy. Man, this phone's hot. Woohoo! It's like firecracker. And isn't this cool? Remember I told you about my sacred place? Now, I'm closer to it. It's right there. Hello? When I was on the tractor with Denny yesterday, we went in the back and we're just kind of mulling around. And I had him stop. And I said, do you see what I see? He's looking around and he said, what? And I'm pointing to it. There's trails. And I mean a whole bunch of trails right back behind the chicken coop. Now, if it's a deer, I'd like to know why the deer are coming up and sleeping by the chickens, especially with the dogs there. But it's a single track. It's not like cows or something. Hey, Tank. You guys, Tank got another one of those pieces of wood stuck in his mouth. I can't. The vet says, just leave it be. I'm going to give him some solar so it's an antibiotic. And it won't hurt him. So I'm going to give him some solar to make sure that he doesn't get infected. You're a good boy. He's trying to knock me over right now as we speak while I'm sitting here with you. See? Tank. He's so cute. And by the way, for those of you that maybe missed it or I didn't say it loud enough, the puppy had to go back. And the puppy had to go back because Bella bit it. And I mean pretty hard. The puppy got into her food, and Bella is not, she doesn't have food frenzy or nothing like that. You can put your hand in her food. Anybody can. A complete stranger can walk up and grab a piece of her food, and she's not even going to stop eating. She's just going to keep eating. But that puppy stuck her nose in the food, and Bella bit her right on the eye. And that baby screamed and screamed and screamed. And I told Denny, I said, Bella's going to hurt this puppy. Because the puppy was super stubborn. I mean, she was relentless. She would keep going back, even when Bella growled at her and try to take her toy, and she wouldn't take no for an answer. And Bella finally showed her. So I didn't want anything to happen to the baby, so I put it back online. I called the people that I got him from, and they didn't want her. So then they emailed me back and said that they'd take her back. They didn't want her because of how she is. But I told her because it's a pit, if you don't like turn the pit upside down and play with it and let it calm down, and its quiet area is its ears, you know, this pit anyway. And you just rub her ears and she goes right to sleep. So she's just one of those, like most puppies, you got to find out their personality and you got to work with it in order for them to be, you know, decent dogs when they get older. But boy, you just leave them outside and let them go, and you never know what you're going to come up with. Anyway, I know I'm rambling. I just wanted to show you guys the transition of the hothouse and tell you and show you around, show you what's going on. There's my pile. I'm not real sure what we're going to do with that pile yet. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. When I say support the channel, I'm not saying financially. I'm saying support the channel by, you know, clicking on it and hitting the like and subscribe and that kind of stuff and commenting. You know, I feel very outcasted out here. So it feels good to know that there's people out there that care. And I want you to know I appreciate it. And I know I say that every video, but I really do appreciate it. I contacted Troy last night because I heard a yell that I've never heard before. I mean, never heard before. And by the time I got my phone up to hit the record button, it had ended. It only lasted like a second, 2 seconds, something like that. But it sounded like I'm going to say banshee, but I've never heard a banshee scream. It wasn't a cougar or mountain lion, and it sounded like a overgrown fox scream. You know, like the fox had gotten attacked and it was a male and it was a big, huge fox. That's what it sounded like. That's the only way I can describe it because I've never heard that sound. And the closest thing to it was a fox. And I know fox make a lot of really weird noises. I was telling Denny that last night. They have got to be the strangest noise you can ever hear because it is downright eerie if you don't know what you're listening to. And then the owl. I had an owl outside for probably a good 45 minutes that just kept going on and on and on and on. But I don't know. I don't know why I didn't go live. I don't know why I didn't turn on my recorder. I don't have an answer. Anyway, thank you again. I love you guys very much. I'm praying for each and every one of you faithfully. And let's gear our prayers towards those that are on the path of those hurricanes. And everybody stay safe. Everybody that's out there helping, thank you very much for your help and your prayers. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys. Love you.